Sweet, we have electric start now. What's up guys, Steve again from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7 here with the next video for the awesome NR200 engine build. So I was going to put in the Suzuki Jimny, but there wasn't enough room, so I'm going to continue with kind of my original plan of putting it in the Sen F450 with when I did already with the Toyan L200, so that was another 2-cylinder, but this one is even better. I like it, but let's have a look. So as we can see, I have printed out a few things. I've got a massive radiator here which will be perfect for the cooling situation. There's not enough room to fit it at the front, so yeah, that'll be good. It's waiting on some more parts, just piping, and also the tank for the reservoir. So that's going to kind of go just here. I'm going to try to make it look like a semi-stock kind of kit if you were to buy it in this form. So what I have done, 3D printed this mount, as you can see. It says RC TNT down there, not sure if you can see that, but RC TNT, nice little bracket, super steady. So it's going to have obviously inlet and outlet, and the reservoir tanks are just going to go here, and then filter all the way through to the inlet and outlet here at the front of the engine. And if you guys haven't seen this engine, that is what it is. So there's a water pump inbuilt all there. Really nice design, it works really well. That's why I like it over the L200. That's just air cooled, this is water cooled. So it doesn't matter that the radiator's at the back. I wanted to put it at the front here, but there is just not enough room for that to happen. This here is the tank for the oil, because it's a nitro engine, has oil in there. It spurts out here, and that runs through a little pipe and sits in a little reservoir tank just there I just showed you. So I've just taken that off because, you know, moving it up and down, I don't want to get oil everywhere when I'm installing things. Second thing I did was I made this this compartment. Just mucking around with 3D printer, it's RC TNT, and that just holds all the electricals. So there's my fly sky, my 2 igniters, one for each glow plug because it's 2-cylinder. You need 2 of those, and also I hooked up a speed controller just here, just a brush speed controller to start that brushed motor. Last but not least, I have installed the throttle. Looking good, everything you want. Obviously you can adjust the endpoints at the moment, just want to make sure it all works, and there it is there. So just 3D printed that basic design, mocked it up on the 3D printer, smashed it out, and it does, well, I think it works well in this situation. I used the existing aluminium plate that I had for the fuel tank, measured it all up, and just kind of had the best fit. But that's it. So to start this thing now, well firstly I've had to add another, because the original setup throttle and brake were on this servo, so this one you had to add an additional servo. So you got your brake, just does that, and your throttle is in here. And now to start the motor, I have a little dial switch here, like that. That's it. That's all it is. Once that starts up, set it off, and she's good to go. Now it won't keep spinning because there's only a one-way bearing in there, but that works really well on this controller. Happy days, ready to go. So what I'm waiting for is the tank. I think there's some new parts, some Sterling kit. I'll leave the link down below for the engine and those parts. There's an air filter now for it, and there's also a clutch, like a pulley system, and also a traditional gear. So I'm waiting on that. Kind of measured out exactly the distance it will be from there, so that's all situated where it needs to be, and that's it. And that reservoir tank, and I can hook everything up and start it up. I don't want to start it all up now, then we fuel all through it. Still got to flip it upside down and it gets a little bit messy, but just want to show you a little quick update. But happy with everything. These look pretty good. This box fits in well, and I made sure that it kind of fits in under the body still, because the body still has to go on here. Now I'm not too sure if I'm going to do these exhausts still. Not too sure if I'm going to do something else, something a little bit different, but the body will still fit underneath, because I can take off this exhaust and just use the ones on the L200, and that's it. But look at that, that fits in there nice too. I actually like the look of that better. Doesn't that look good? We'll make sure everything clears, throttle clears, yep, and when we spin it up, everything still works. So that's it guys, quick update, just didn't want to leave you in the dark. Hope you enjoyed. Any questions, leave comments down below. If you like any of this, check out the links as well. Cheers guys.